Election night in Missouri and Kansas with several heated and controversial races decided tonight. Right now we have live team coverage covering all the big races. We start with the race for Senate in Kansas. Right now, the Associated Press is calling the race. Senator Pat Roberts winning this primary. 48 to 41% was the latest report, with 60% reporting. Garrett Hake is with the Roberts campaign to talk about what the mood is there at the Marriott Hotel in Overland Park. Garrett.
Well, Krista, we're in an interesting situation right now. As you said, the Associated Press has called this race, but they have not yet announced it here in the room. A lot of the folks in here have no idea. It sounds like they're just getting ready to talk about it. This is Lieutenant Governor Jeff Colyer here receiving his nomination. So this word hasn't gotten out in here. Over the last hour, we've seen people start to leave. In fact, Governor Brownback left an hour ago, did not stick around. Now, the Roberts campaign was very confident that they were going to pull this out in the end. But over the last hour, we've seen the race, the returns tighten up in the same way that the race has tightened up over the last week or so. It looked like it was getting closer, closer, closer. And then the Associated Press decided they'd had seen enough with 60% of the precincts reporting to call this 48-41 for Pat Roberts. So he will retain that nomination for the Senate seat here in Kansas and will likely go into that general election as a very strong favorite to go back to the Senate once again. But still a quiet room in here, unbelievably. All these folks here for the party, they have not heard the news yet, Krista. When Pat Roberts comes out to speak, when the word hits the room here, we'll come back to you. But for now, reporting live in Overland Park, I'm Garrett Hake, 41 Action News.
Clearly they're not watching us, Garrett. Feel free to turn around and shout it out so they know at least. It's a different story tonight for the man who tried to unseat Senator Pat Roberts. Amy Hawley is with Milton Wolfe. She joins us now live from the Sheraton Hotel in Overland Park, where that camp is.
Well, still waiting for Dr. Milton Wolfe, the Tea Partier in this race, to come down and talk to his supporters. He still has not yet conceded this race, but a lot of people down here are still wondering and waiting when he's going to show up. A mostly subdued crowd all night long, hoping that he might have taken the lead tonight. Senator Pat Roberts was favored to win this race tonight, but has become a really nasty campaign primary. It left Roberts very vulnerable for the first time in any kind of primary election, but Wolfe did gain steam when the New York Times, you may remember, reported Roberts didn't live in Kansas, instead rented a place from friends when he visited here in Kansas. Many pundits predicting Wolfe could have narrowed the gap enough to probably win this primary, but Roberts began to run ads on Dr. Wolfe, posting gruesome x-ray images of gunshot victims on his Facebook page. Happened a long time ago, but Wolfe did make inappropriate comments, and now the state medical board is investigating that, and that, more than anything, more than lack of experience, is what pundits believe cost him this race. The unapologetically conservative cousin of Barack Obama may, in fact, run again in 6 years with a lot more name recognition. In Overland Park, Amy Hawley, 41 Action News.